ready?
In a couple minutes. What's up, man? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Absolutely, man.
It's beauty out here.
It is. It's unbelievably nice out. I won't even lie to you. You know I've been out of it too long when I forget to talk about the workout before the workout. But post-mile repeats, the goal being to do between 6 and 8, and my coach said I could do either 60 seconds rest or 90 seconds rest, so I just split the difference, did 75. I'm not gonna lie, that one was not the easiest thing in the world. My heart rate got up to, I think, 180 at the max. I think it was only during that last one as well, but just a high heart rate for such a simple workout. It should be such a simple workout, but obviously we know where I am in fitness, so it was a little bit more difficult than I wanted it to be. My leg also got sore pretty quick throughout the workout. It wasn't that bad running, but like in between each rep I could feel it, and afterwards I could definitely feel it, but there was no pain, like even the cool down afterwards. I only did a mile, but there wasn't any pain, and I'm really hoping that with icing tonight and rolling out, stretching, all that good stuff, not stretching my hamstring granted, but everything else just recovery wise, tomorrow will be very telling on how it feels. So that'll be interesting to go see that. And also I gotta say, shout out Vincent. Vinny came out to the track this morning to film, one absolute legend. He's actually just getting recovery for his foot right now, and then hopefully he'll be running soon, so I might be able to get some workouts in with him this summer, which would be great, honestly. So yeah, shout out Vinny. Appreciate you again, brother. And hopefully, yeah, tomorrow we'll see how I feel. Nice little recovery day for the rest of the day today, and we'll see how it goes in the morning. That is without a doubt the warmest day of the year so far, in the morning at least. And I didn't feel fantastic heat-wise like that. I felt a little sluggish. Leg didn't feel too bad though, which I'm really happy about. But I'm actually in a little bit of a rush here because I'm trying to eat, shower, head to the gym, and I'm gonna be going to the pool to swim after. So we got a busy morning on deck today. Alrighty, so we made it home from the pool. I ended up swimming for half an hour, about 1,800 meters. And honestly, I love swimming so much. I'm really glad to be able to get back into it. It's not something I can do often, just with how the pool schedule is with swim lessons and open swim. But when I can, I try to take advantage of being an employee. And I did work at the pool for 7 summers, or 6 technically, because COVID wiped out a summer. But yeah, so obviously I've been there for a long time, and it's just a nice little perk, I guess you could say. But yeah, no, it's always a good time to get out there. I always feel like it helps my lung capacity in a sense that breathing genuinely feels easier running when I'm swimming often. And maybe that's just something in my head, but you know, who cares? Who knows? If it helps, it helps. That's all I'm gonna go with. And it's just great aerobic work at the end of the day, which I didn't run as much as I would have liked this morning, just so that because I knew I was gonna swim later on. So doing 6.5 miles this morning and then a 30-minute swim is really nice. That being said, I am getting my absolute butt kicked right now with the pollen that is outside. My nose has been just running ever since I walked out this morning. I've been constantly sneezing. I was sneezing while swimming. That is the most awkward thing I've ever had in my life. Face down in the water, I can't breathe obviously. My face is underwater and I go, and I see bubbles fly out. I'm just like, this is insane. So it's been a long day, and yeah, it's hopefully gonna get better. I've never had allergies before. I've never had an issue with the pollen before, so not really sure too much what to think, but yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully get some good rest later today. I gotta edit and whatnot tonight, and we'll see how I feel tomorrow morning, and then potentially progression run Thursday, depending on how things go tomorrow. Oh, shit. I was not expecting it to rain nearly as hard as it was this morning when I walked outside, but fortunately it was like 68 degrees or something like that, so it was really nice to run in the rain, low wind, no thunder or lightning, so like I wasn't nervous or by any means of, you know, anything happening. But I only did a couple miles just to shake the legs out. Legs are a little heavy from swimming yesterday, I think more so. Just like the whole body honestly kind of felt heavy, but felt good nonetheless. No pain in the leg, which is huge. And then did a little bit of jump rope afterwards, and gotta get some editing done before I head out to work today. We got the double shift every Wednesday, the normal. But hopefully I'll be able to do all that before I leave. So just a little bit of trying to get some stuff done this morning before I gotta get out of here. And I gotta fix my car. My car still doesn't have doors or windows on it right now. Hold on. There you go. I mean, I don't even know how well you can tell, but it doesn't have the doors or windows on, so I gotta put doors and windows on my car so I can drive it to work, so I'm not getting it's gonna rain all day today. It's gonna be a long day. It is an absolutely beautiful morning out today. I think it's around 50 degrees, like 5 mile per hour winds, just chef's kiss, great conditions for a workout. I wouldn't have even mind if it was like 10 degrees cooler, but you know, I won't ask for too much. But yeah, we are doing a progression run this morning. We're actually gonna be with Jimmy T. He's getting up in a couple minutes here. He's gonna be on the bike. I am gonna give him the camera. I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna switch the lenses and put the small one on and see if he can't record a couple clips for the progression itself. But the goal this morning just being anywhere from 8 to 9 miles an hour if I can get it in. We'll see how I feel. I'm still warming up right now, a little sore in my leg. That's nothing new, obviously, but to be honest, it feels so much better than it has last week, and I'm really grateful for that. So hopefully today goes well, and after this progression run, we can rest up, recover, and maybe hit the gym today. I'm not sure, but let's get through the progression run first. Let's get that out of the way, and then go from there. For the most part, the progression run went pretty smoothly, outside of the fact that we didn't go for as long as I would have liked, just because we did end up starting a little bit later than I was hoping, so I only did 8 miles, which granted isn't that big of a deal. Obviously still getting back into the swing of things, and my leg isn't 100%. Like, it was very sore after I finished this run. Like, I sat down, I was like, oh wow, that doesn't feel great. So jumped in the hot tub to help loosen it up, which honestly I think helped quite a bit. Still trying to stay on top of doing heat and cold and all that good stuff. But outside of that, like I said, the progression run went well. I dropped the pace every mile basically, and I'm pretty happy with that, especially the effort I gave. So that is a plus. Outside of that though, I just got to stay on top of my leg, continue with the recovery, keep working out, all that good stuff, and hopefully all things considered will be looking a lot better for next week. But yeah, I'm just glad I got in 2 workouts this week. It's been a very long time since that happened, so that is definitely a plus. The legs are a bit sore this morning, a little tight. Felt like it took a little bit out of me yesterday for that workout, which is fine, you know. Big recovery day, nothing crazy. Just did 4 miles just because of how my body felt. And we're gonna be doing a little bit longer tomorrow, so I just want to be prepared for that. And yeah, not a bad day. We got we're 9 to 1 at work today, which is really nice because that means I'll have the afternoon to myself, get to enjoy myself, and off this weekend. So it's gonna be a pretty good weekend. I got some stuff I need to do. I gotta work on a video for Sunday still. Man, every day just feels like I just have so much going on and then I end up doing nothing. It's brutal. Thank you so much. You as well, take care. Me and Mama T grabbing ice cream post shift today at a new place, never been to. About what, like a 30-minute drive from the house?
Yeah, I mean a little closer than that, but depending on traffic.
I got banana split like a tornado. Well, they call it a wizard, which was interesting. And then you got strawberry soft serve dipped in
Birthday cake.
Dipped in birthday cake. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Fun. Well, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a 10-mile run. I can't even remember the last time I've done 10 miles. Like, it's gotta have been maybe a month or longer. I'm not sure, but the leg is sore. I can say that. I'm definitely gonna be rolling out and icing today. I'm actually planning on going to swim in a little bit, so probably ice after that. Maybe go stretch, roll out, and then go from there, but oh, it's just nice to be back. Running again, it feels so great. Even if my leg does feel sore after every run, you know, I'll take that over just like struggling to get through weeks at a time. So yeah, you know, we've got to take it step by step, day by day, but this is definitely a good start. It's been a long week so far, but got in a nice little workout today. Didn't end up running because I just woke up exhausted. I did do a lot this week, granted. Obviously, running 5 days, swimming 2, and working out 3 is a good amount of work, especially from where I was, in the past few weeks. It's nothing compared to what I'm used to running 90-mile weeks, but at the same time, slowly trying to build that back up, obviously. And I'm pretty happy with the amount of work we got done this week, so there's that. But yeah, it's also something that I talked about last week. I don't like taking days off, and I feel like the day after taking a day off doesn't feel as great as it does consistently running. At the same time, there are days you do need to take time off to let your body heal. So it's trying to balance that. Feeling much better this week than I have done. Obviously, I've been talking about it all throughout the week, but it's just something I thought I should probably just toss out there because I do feel a lot better, and I'm very appreciative for that. And yeah, just a pretty solid week. 2 workouts in a way, mile repeats and a progression run. Not too sure what we're going to do next week. I think we got in 42-ish miles on the week, which isn't great, but it's something, like I said. And yeah, an hour worth of swimming, which is great, actually. So I don't know what we have in store for next week. Again, we just need to fully get my hamstring healed and then kind of go into fully knocking out mileage again, back up to 90, 100 miles for my weekly mileage, and then kind of see how the wind takes us. But that being said, I'm going to be wrapping it up, getting ready for the end of the night. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this episode of, I guess, marathon prep. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week with another video. Take care, love all things, and peace out.